This episode of Not That Damn Show is brought to you by Scoop Sharks, the only company, well, not the only company, but one of the companies that comes to your yard and picks up your dog poop so you don't have to.
It's the best company that comes to your yard.
It is the best, the number one company. They're the biggest. They're the best there is. But anyway, it's really that simple. They come up, they clean up your yard, and really think about it as probably the best time to have somebody come do that, because if you have, as Ian said, if you have a pet that barks, you call Scoop Sharks, because your yard is going to stink really bad, because it's going to be like hundreds of degrees out here in the California area, and I'm sure it's super hot in Florida. Not that Scoop Sharks is going to come down to Florida and clean up your dog's poop.
I bet if you pay him enough.
I bet
put him on a plane, come get this stuff.
That would be. How lazy do you got to be though to pay?
You got to have a lot of disposable income
for real. I do think it's a great service, so hit up Scoop Sharks, scoopsharks.com. Let them know that Not That Damn Show sent you, and they'll save $50, or you actually get your whole first month of poop scooped for $50, which is a great deal. So hit them up, scoopsharks.com. Make sure you're supporting the businesses that support the show.
Yo, turn it up, crank the volume to 10. This one's for the crew who won't bow again. The hosts are united, ready to go. They tried to kill it, but we're not that damn show. Fuck you! We're back, louder than you'll know. Corporate radio can kiss our ass. They fired us, tried to make us fold, but we're not that damn show. Still raw, uncut, and bold. Cunts. Fuck you! Fuck you!
The song is awesome. It's still good. Every time. Doesn't matter. It's just a good song.
It gets you hyped.
And speaking of awesome, I just want to say thank you, because I can't wait till the 16th. You said that new microphone that you sent is going to be sent here.
I'm very excited about that.
I can't wait to go out and just fuck with people on the beach and just ask some of the most fucked up questions.
This mic is super cool too, man, and it just connects to your phone. It's going to sound really, really good. I can't wait for this. It's going to bring out a whole new element of Not That Damn Show. So make sure if you're not a subscriber, now's the perfect time to subscribe on Patreon, especially for the whole month of June. It's $1. So you subscribe for your first month, and we're going to start having more video segments, and these are going to be things that you don't want to miss, because they're going to be hilarious, and probably those types of things that you have to see, which we say that a lot on the show.
Yeah.
But there are some things that you have to see, and for $1 to kick things off, and if you like it, you stick around and you're supporting the show, and it's all good. So check that stuff out. I can't wait for that. That's going to be awesome. So the Patreon sale's going on right now. You just go to nottds.com to get all the information that you need on that. It's like an 83% discount, by the way. But
that's pretty
welcome.
big.
It's a hell of a deal.
And you're right. What's going to be fun about that element is, you can be entertained by listening to people's responses, but people's faces when when I drop a real question versus a fucked up question, and they go, huh? That's going to be worth it.
Fuck, I can't wait for that. That's going to be so much fun. So that'll be really cool. That's going to be happening as the show grows. So we're looking forward to that. Lots happening on the show today. Of course, Florida Man, Am I an Asshole, Ian Stupid Products. We got crazy confessions that I can't wait to get into in a little bit. But first off, I want to start off by saying Happy Pride Month to you guys. Congratulations. Congrats. I'm proud of you guys. It's good.
You know we're all straight, right? So this doesn't actually do anything for us.
That does.
Are you sure?
I mean,
Stroke with the purple shirt, you with the gay microphone. I'm just making sure. But I felt like I felt obligated to say Happy Pride Month.
Well,
I mean, if anybody listening is gay or bi or whatever, Happy Pride Month to y'all. But I don't know.
Well, to me, it's just June.
Do you guys, actually, it's the greatest month. It is, see, here's the thing about June. June is my birthday month, but it is also the gayest month, which really sucks. Because, like, why'd they have to go and gay June up? Why not make, like, February gay or January? I've said this last year. January sucks, okay? January is a crappy month. Nobody likes January. It could use a little fabulousness. Gay it up, man. Make January Gay Pride Month. Let the gays have it, and they'll fucking make it fabulous, and it'll be a lot of fun. People start liking January again. Am I wrong?
I think
my logic flawed?
When I think of the gays, like down in Key West, they love to take their clothes off. They like the heat. So January, not that it's not warm down there, but it's not that warm. They need some heat.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Summers, they do like to take their clothes off a lot, just in public and shit. Like, they're parading around with their whatever.
Having fun doing their gay thing, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it, man. Go ahead and be gay. Enjoy your month. Enjoy your parades. I saw a video that sort of breaks down inanimate objects that are gay. And I thought that this would be a lot of fun to do on the breakdown this week. And I even have a list of my own inanimate objects that are gay, but we'll play a little bit of this video, and I think it's gay people that are saying this, so I think we're probably
funnier.
We're okay. Like, we're okay to play this, right? We're not going to offend the gays, are we?
The gay people I know are hilarious and funny, which the people I like to associate with anyway. So
Yeah.
I guess there are some people who are like offended by everything, but most people I know, unless you're just being hateful, they're just good people.
If you're a gay listening to this show, there's no way you're going to be offended by anything that we say. You're a cool gay. And is it also offensive to call them the gays? Like, I feel like I'm being offensive. I don't mean to be.
No, be gay. Just be gay.
I have a lesbian couple that's a friend of mine, and instead of just saying both of their names, I just call them the gays. So, and my friends know who I'm talking about because both their names together takes too much time. I'm just like, yeah, the gays are on their way.
The gays. I mean, it's fine. And we got gay dammits. You're the gays. It's all good.
I got a little PTSD from a lesbian. Did I tell you that story about the grocery store?
No.
I went in like Publix is where they got great subs, and then they have a fountain drink, and I didn't realize that I skipped in front of somebody, and I said, "Oh God, I'm sorry." And then I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir." And I looked back, and she had the same hair I did, and then I was like, "Well, shit." I didn't fill my cup all the way up, and I walked out very awkward. I was like, I wasn't trying to be, but I was a dick because I skipped you, and then I called you sir, but your hair was nice. What kind of gel did you have?
Did you apologize? I'm sorry, ma'am.
No, I got the fuck out of there. I was like, I gotta go because I did two bad things quickly.
That's when you. That's when you just call the lady universally recognized. Just call her dude.
Yeah, sorry, dude. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
everybody's dude.
I think you just refrain from any sort of gender and just say I'm sorry.
What about when I'm out and I see a group of people and sometimes I say, "Hey guys," or "Hey, I hope you guys have a great day," and it really is generic. It means everybody.
That's pretty generic.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No, I think you're good. I think
so's
that's
dude.
okay. Dude, it can be, but also like though, if you're super sensitive, like transgender or something,
I'm a
they
dude.
Might,
he's a dude.
She's
a dude. We're all dudes.
Yes, I know, but there may be somebody who's looking to be offended. It might be.
Well, they can get fucked because I'm sorry that if Good Burger lied to me, then nothing is real.
All right, so inanimate objects that are gay. This week's breakdown. We got a video that goes along with it, and I have a list here too, which I think is pretty good, and I think you guys can either agree or not agree. Let's see what this first one is.
Inanimate object
might have one to
that's
add.
inherently gay.
A bidet.
Bidet.
If it's a bidet, it's not gay. We've said this.
We got a whole song about it.
Yeah,
but this is a gay guy telling us that the bidet is gay.
Okay, it's gay.
It's hygienic.
It's gay. When
No.
a gay says it, it's
just
gay.
a little it's just a little water squirting in your butt.
Straight men have them now, and let me tell you something. You almost a wall.
She said,
Ya homos.
y'all homos. What's this one? Oops. This one is a wall.
wall sconce.
I don't even know what that is.
Apparently it's a
Putting
lamp.
out into a space.
I feel like you can't say sconce without like having a dick in your mouth.
Stapler. I don't know. It's just very like.
That's not untrue. A stapler.
Stapler. The way he stapled was what made it gay.
Well, he did kind of. Yeah, he did.
He gayed it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, dude, you can gay anything up, but if you just do that, like, what the fuck?
He made it very gay.
Like this Sharpie's gay because you're just like,
Well, and plus he made like he also almost made sort of like the dick gagging noise too when he was doing
that's what I'm saying. Anything's gay if you do that.
Like the stapler remover is like that's straight.
Yeah, like when you try to get the staple out, that's like a guy trying to finger
Oh yeah,
you.
that's manly. Yeah, it's like.
That is true. The staple remover is much more manlier than the stapler.
I don't understand this.
Birkenstock.
Birkenstocks.
Those things she's wearing.
Those are super gay.
You're wearing
Those are
camo,
just terrible.
which
Basically barefoot, which is disgusting. I'm so sorry.
Spoons for sure.
Spoons are gay.
They fit literally perfectly together. Actually, constantly kind of scissoring.
It's Grace Kulenschmidt from The Daily
these are
Show.
scissors if you look closely.
Is it?
Yeah.
The girl asking the questions?
No, the one
Oh.
she was just talking to that said spoons were gay. She's on The Daily Show.
Oh, I didn't know that. The eggplant. The eggplant is gay.
Hot dog, popsicle. Yeah, no, anything that's shaped like a cock, I would say. This microphone.
Banana.
Okay, first of all, yeah, that goes straight to super bad. It's like, you know how many foods are shaped like dicks? The best foods.
The best
foods
foods.
are shaped like dicks.
That's true. The banana is pretty gay. Seeing a man eat a banana, like that watching a man eat a banana is pretty gay. Or like
if you watch a man drink from a straw, it looks gay.
That's
like,
pretty gay.
I mean, there's nothing manly about that.
Nothing manly about putting on chapstick either. Like you cannot look manly when you put chapstick on.
I was waiting for this. I was waiting for that, but there's a joke that I've told on stage. Like I don't care if you're straight or what, you will never ever look gayer than when you're licking a yogurt lid.
That's pretty gay.
That's the gayest thing. That's the gayest you'll ever look.
Well, let's add some of our own things to this list. I'm going to start off with something that really stands out, and I think everyone's going to agree: scarves. Scarves are gay. Like you can't. There's no way to put a scarf on without looking gay. Like you're just flamboyantly flinging it around your neck, and then it's like a neck warmer. Like scarves are gay.
Mm-hmm.
I got to make fun of one of our boys. There's a certain number that you can hit. You can do one or two, but once you go over a certain number of gym selfies, Danny,
gay.
Oh yeah,
it becomes gay. But that's not really
kind of gay.
That's not really an inanimate object. That's just him.
All right, constantly fiddling with your Apple Pencil's pretty gay. You just got to have something cylindrical in your hand, Mikey.
I didn't. You're right. I know this is super gay. Like at least
watching a man blow bubbles.
Oh God,
that's very gay. That's very gay. You can't not look gay doing that.
Or what are those the dandelions or whatever that you blow? Make a wish.
Yeah, just no matter what you look gay. What about glitter? Glitter's the gayest thing ever. Glitter is literally gay.
That's literally a sign to everybody else that hey, one of you.
All right. This week, there was a story in the news. It's not in any of our news today, but it involved a guy who I think at knife point went in and robbed a place on rollerblades. And I was thinking, rollerblades.
Oh, my God.
Rollerblades and roller skates, gay. For sure, gay. Yeah, I'm going to start dinging all the gay things. They need a ding.
Stroke and I used to work with a guy. He did middays for a while, and he ordered a pair of rollerblades on the internet. He had them sent to the radio station, and he was so proud of them that he wore them. He was riding around the building, and he was on our station. I'm like, dude, this is a rock station. You look kind of gay.
Like it's fine if you want to roller skate or whatever, but I've seen these guys at the roller rink. Like, and I take my daughter there, and they go around, they're spinning around, and you guys remember
like it's a disco.
Yeah, like no, that's gay. You can't do that.
What really creeps me out is like the 35-year-old guy who you don't think's with a group of people. He's just there like it's Wednesday.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's weird. That's definitely not okay. What about crossbody bags? Those are pretty gay. Like if you're a guy wearing a crossbody, I feel like it's almost like a fanny pack, but instead of putting it on, it goes across your chest like that. And it just sits
Took me
right
a second,
there.
yeah.
Crossbody bag. That's gay.
This is pretty gay. My big purse.
Stroke's purse is gay. It is very gay. Stroke's purple shirt, a little gay. It's not bad, but it's
Stroke's glasses.
Ian's microphone.
My glasses are awesome.
Ian, those glasses are not gay. Those are very music producer glasses.
Yeah, but what kind of music?
Well, probably. I'm gonna say gay. I'm gonna say gay music, but it doesn't make the glasses gay just because it makes gay music.
Okay, you know what? These glasses would look better if I was black. Can I be honest? A black guy can own like the coolest looking stuff with the gold on it. Like I would look cooler if I was black.
Not gonna lie, that's true.
I am actually 1% black.
I've been jealous of the things they can pull off for like basically my whole life.
They can wear anything and it looks good. Like
yeah, dude, and you can be like, oh, he must be starting a trend. He looks like a trendsetter. Are you a trendsetter? Yeah, Stroke, on the other hand,
not that I want to wear.
No, people love my cowboy hat and these glasses on the other night. Everywhere I went, people were taking pictures.
I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
Yeah.
Oh, they loved them. They're like, damn, that's cool. I said, yeah, I know.
Did you get laid?
Oh yeah, I had a good time.
Well, as long as you got, then that's a sign that it worked out. Like you wore the glasses and the cowboy hat, it worked.
Hold on. Did you pick her up, or did she already plan on hanging out with you?
She said, wear the glasses. She said, wear the glasses.
The whole time. Leave them on.
I don't know if I'm buying this, but
whatever. I
I
didn't wear them during that. I wore them that week.
Why not? I'd have worn them.
Why not? Yeah, seriously.
Leave them the fuck on. Then fulfill her fantasy, dude.
Yeah,
wear the glasses.
If you wear the glasses while you're literally banging a woman, that negates the gayness of the glasses.
It's true.
Well, I'm very comfortable in the month of June as a straight guy, and
the gayest month. The gayest month
that I can wear these still out.
The gayest month of the year. Charcuterie boards. Those are gay. Just the word charcuterie is gay.
It almost like you got to have your pinky out when you say it.
It's very bougie. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, it is.
It always has nuts on it too, so that's something to think about.
It's not really an object. It's more of a thing that you do. Wine tasting.
Gay. I've done it. Don't mind it.
Yeah.
Definitely
well, me and you did it. We were with our girlfriends at the
That's
time,
true.
so
That's true.
that was fine. But like, if you and the boys get together for a wine tasting, I'm like, you're all gonna go fuck each other, aren't you?
It's a little gay. What about velvet rope? I feel like velvet rope is super gay. It's like it literally separates the fabulous from the regulars. You know?
And at the end, there's that tip that kind of looks.
That's pretty gay.
Yeah.
What about hand fans? Those are super. You can't even open a hand fan without looking gay. You're like, you gotta snap it open.
That's why if you're a guy and you ever have a hand fan, you have to go like super crazy with it. Just like flip. Just let everybody know, like, hey, I'm doing this ironically.
Yeah, you do have to go over top.
But you can't fan yourself with it because then it's just you can.
Okay.
Yeah, if they give you like a pamphlet or something and you fan yourself with that, fine, but not a hand fan. Don't do it.
The only thing acceptable is something that was handed to you that is not supposed to be used as a fan, like a piece, like you said, a piece of paper, a pamphlet.
Like you go to an outdoor performance and they give you like a program or a pamphlet. Fan yourself with that. That's fine, but don't go get a hand fan.
Don't fucking show up with a hand fan.
I mean, with kids it's fine, but if you're a grown man eating a snow cone.
Oh man, I like snow cones.
I like snow cones.
I know,
but if it's rainbow colored,
that I don't know if it's a rainbow colored
everything
snow
rainbow
cone.
covered looks pretty much. You're like, is it gay?
Oh, there was yesterday before I started work. There's an ice cream shop across from the bar, and like if I eat ice cream from a shop, I usually get it out of a cup. But he had the cone, and it was just vanilla, and he was licking it very aggressively.
That's gay.
Oh,
and his shirt was off, so I'm like, ugh.
Oh yeah, come on, man.
I think I'm not making assumptions, but what are the odds? What are they? Probably gay. Probably gay.
I also think wind chimes are a little gay.
I hate those fucking things. People have those everywhere. They
do.
I don't hear them in my neighborhood.
I had some out here for the longest time, but had to take them like years ago. I had to take them down when we were doing the show from home because of COVID because they were so fucking loud.
I don't know what it is, but I feel like the bamboo ones are even gayer. I don't know what that. I don't know why.
They kind of are. They kind of are. So like they're like exotic. You know. I don't know.
And they sound stupid.
Yeah, they do sound because they don't ding. They just clunk, 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 clunk.
It's just noise.
I don't really mind the sound of wind chimes though. Like if I'm sitting in my backyard smoking a joint and the wind is blowing lightly and I'm just off in my own little fucking world, it's not bad. But they just look gay. They're long and phallic.
I don't know if they have them out where you are, Mikey. Stroke, you probably have seen them, but those lifted trucks where they're only lifted upwards, and the tire wells are lit up. I've never been to a gay pride parade before, but last night leaving the bar, I saw two of those back to back, and I'm like, I think I just saw a gay pride parade.
That's pretty funny. Anyway, that's my list of gay things. I think you guys can agree that probably the number one thing on there for me was the scarves. Oh, you know what? I forgot one. I have to say, moist towelette. That is probably the gayest thing. Like even saying it, moist towelette is gay. And you only use it after you've eaten some of the most manly foods, ribs and fucking wings and shit. And
then you get that warmness on your face.
Yeah, you got to open it, this little delicate fucking thing in your moist towelettes, gay as fuck.
I'm pretty sure Stroke has used these before. I have not, but bath bombs.
Oh, yeah.
Never used one.
Matter of fact, years ago, Mandy got me one. It had some kind of.
That's right, she did.
It was for my back. It was.
CBD, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, that thing worked. That was great. Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I take baths. You guys would say that was gay, but
no, baths are fine, but bath bombs.
Baths are okay, I guess, until you start lighting candles and shit. But
I don't like candles.
No, you light candles. You put some bubbles in there, and you listen to Toto. Everybody knows.
Okay. I don't even listen to music.
I would put music on.
I always put music on. Yeah.
Soak it. I just sit there in my ass water and just enjoy it.
I gotta have music.
Fuck. Those are all the things that are gay. You know what's probably not gay, but maybe it could be gay? Florida Man.
Florida man, loose and wild, breaking all the headlines, crocodile style, from the keys to the panhandle, he don't quit, living life loud with a wild misfit. Florida man, living on the edge, every day's loco,
Brought to us by the amazing people over at JLS Outdoor. Check those guys out on Facebook. Check out the work that they're doing. We appreciate their support. As I always say, support those that support the show. Stroke, what you got for us?
Well, this story was a few years old, but the guy has finally been sentenced. The guy here in Florida who loves fucking pool floats.
Kyle? Can we just call him
that's
Kyle?
Balloons. This is pool float. I mean, close enough.
Look, I was going to say, a balloon is like the ugly cousin of a pool float.
Yeah,
that's true. A man here in Florida went on an unusual month-long spree, breaking into backyards. He would steal these floats from people's houses. He wasn't discreet either, cutting through screen patios and disappeared into the night with his oddly specific treasures. Police linked him to crimes after finding a vacant house packed with over 75 pool floats and probably cum all over the place. Inflatable pizza slices. These are the floats, by the way. Flamingos, gay. And even a Shaquille O'Neal branded lounger.
You know what's gay? Flamingos.
Flamingos are gay.
And Shaquille O'Neal's branded lounger.
What's
he got a face on it? I don't know. Or is it just a big chair?
Like his name, like O'Neal or whatever.
Okay. He confessed to using the floats for his personal gratification, claiming it kept him from committing violence against women. In other words, him fucking floats kept him from raping people.
Lock this dude up. What the fuck? This guy's insane.
Hang on. When I show you what he looks like, you'll be like, yeah, that guy was probably going to assault people.
Please put his
this
picture
guy's
up.
very creepy looking.
I need to see what he looks like.
Let's see.
By the way, these crimes go back to
Jesus
2007.
Yeah, that guy was going to assault somebody.
Yeah, he looks like a rapist. That's, wow, he looks filthy.
His latest arrest happened during a bizarre early morning ride where officers stopped him riding a bike with deflated float sticking out of his bag. And since then, because they were on the lookout, like who's behind this guy. So he finally, after just going back and forth with the courts, took a plea deal, receiving 2 years of house arrest, probation, and mandatory therapy.
Thank God. He needs therapy.
Well, he said they were like just driving around looking for somebody suspicious. Just arrest that guy on principle. Just like he's guilty of what?
Something. He's got to be.
The neighbors in the community had to eventually talk to another neighbor. Just go, God, we had somebody break in and then take our floats. What? We had the same thing.
That's so weird. This guy's over here fucking the float. You think he fucked him first?
I think he took him out to dinner.
Yeah, right.
Come on with me, baby.
I don't know. It's just weird, but I'm glad you had the image, Ian, because, that really makes that story. That's one of those things you got to see to truly appreciate the story. An 81-year-old Florida woman is the center of a shocking dispute after allegedly pepper spraying her young neighbors, ages 3 and 6.
Jesus Christ.
Now, what sparked this attack? The kids were playing happily with their bubbles in their yard, just being little kids. The elderly woman had reportedly been having an ongoing problem, accusing of harassment and yelling racial slurs at the family because they were black and she was white, and she was racist because they moved in. This time she grabbed some bear spray, and the 3 and 6-year-olds going, ah!
You fucking pepper sprayed them with bear spray?
Yeah, she's facing battery charges. So the family is pushing for harsher penalties. I don't know if I could, in a hate crime, I don't know if I wouldn't have whooped her old ass. I know
that's what I was going to bring up. I'm like,
I'm going to get my daddy after you, bitch.
Yeah, she's 81. She's 81. I mean,
fuck that bitch.
If that was my kid, it'd been really hard not to give her a good solid punch in the face.
And I wouldn't convict you. I know. See, here's the thing. This is where the law is always screwed up. Like if your neighbor, you go over there and you punch the old lady, right? You get an elderly abuse charge, but she hit your kids. It's equal to me. It's fine. But they just slap charges on everybody and let you fight it out in court.
No, you shouldn't get charged at all. Like you're protecting your kids. She sprayed your fucking kids with pepper spray, bear spray,
because she's a racist piece of shit.
Exactly. Fuck her.
Mm-hmm. That's horrible. Well, we got one of our sheriff deputies here in Florida in trouble. Well, she was riding her motorcycle, not like at the police one. Like the ones. You know what looks gay? Those chip officers in California.
Oh yeah.
They look gay with their short shorts on.
Those shorts are the shortest thing ever, man. Super inappropriate.
Well, and the helmets don't help at all.
Yeah. Okay, so the lady was riding her personal motorcycle. This Florida deputy was stopped by officers after they noticed her license plate read Chase M3. In other words, chase me. The plate was fake. It was another one of these people who think, oh, let's slap on some cardboard and write it down and make it look real. Well, no one's fooled, and you're a police officer, lady.
This is a fucking cop.
Footage of social media later revealed her performing dangerous stunts on public roads, which, it's obviously going to be used against her. She admitted to switching the plates and forgot to replace them, she says. So I guess she was trying to swap them out where they wouldn't know it was her. But they did. They did end up catching the lady.
Dumb cunt.
Good job.
And, she locked somebody else up for the same thing. This is one of those, I got authority over you and I can do as I want, but you can't.
Yep. Do as I say, not as I do.
That's it. Yeah. This is one of those things. What do we talked about this years ago. There should be something when you're in that position. I forgot what we called it. I was talking about this the other day where you're
held to higher standards.
Yeah, for sure.
But basically you're held to higher standards because of your position when you will lock people up for the same thing you're doing.
I feel like cops
call
and
it the
judges,
hypocrite law.
I think that might be what we called it.
That should absolutely be a thing. We should be able to vote on that. Fuck, man. Cops and judges and anybody in position of power, politicians, they should all be held to a different standard. And when they do break the law, it should, I don't know, I think it should be worse. Personally.
There's no court for politicians in this country.
Politicians can do whatever the fuck they want to.
Yep.
Here's another motorcycle story. This involves two of them here in Florida, not cops though. This one's just a strange story and obviously sad. But these two motorcyclists were going down an interstate when they came across a 6-foot alligator. Both riders end up hitting the alligator. I guess they didn't have time to see it to dodge it. A 6-foot alligator thrown from their bikes. Injuries, including concussions, broken bones, and a pile of medical bills. Damn. And he picked the wrong road. Like a gator usually goes across a small road, not an interstate.
True.
In this case, but anyway. And finally, when families started noticing items were disappearing from graves at a cemetery, they took matters in their own hands, setting up hidden cameras. And that's when they revealed a woman who was going there and just taking things she thought she wanted. Police tracked her down. They discovered the stolen items proudly displayed in her yard, vases, statues, and keepsakes from grieving families.
Fuck, that's ballsy.
That was her decor. The same one was arrested back in 2020 for doing the same thing.
Got a problem.
Yeah.
I
just saw some shit I wanted.
She currently faces new charges of criminal mischief. Wow, what a awful person.
What a fucking piece of shit to steal, someone's over there fucking crying over their dad or their mom and they put the flowers in there and it's like, oh, I like roses. I'm going to take these out.
Yeah, kind of maintaining it, going by on a visit, leaving things, maybe a lot of people go there and they grieve and they talk and, however you deal with death.
She's probably going to funerals, just picking out shit she's going to come back for.
But I don't think I've ever left, a thing at a cemetery. It's always just been flowers. Yeah. I don't think I've ever, left a yard decoration or something.
No, you see
I haven't.
Things kind of in the beginning when someone passes. You'll see more balloons and things like that, but towards the end, you're lucky if the family even take care of it and picks the weeds off.
I swear to God, every time I go back to Ohio, I'm the one that has to go and clean all of my family's pretty much all buried sort of by each other. So my grandparents, my dad, my uncle, I used to go and clean all their fucking headstones for them and shit.
Yeah,
no, it
sounds fun.
It's not.
Let me ask you a question. This is just because this is just an off topic, somewhat of this. My grandmother, she's passed now, but years before she passed. When my grandfather had passed, she already had her name right next to him, just waiting for the death day. Mm-hmm. Is that still a thing? Because I thought that was. It's like I would not want to look at I wouldn't want to look at my name and just waiting for the day that I'm no longer here. Would you?
Fuck, that's creepy. I never really thought of it that way. I think my grandparents did that too.
Must be maybe it's an older thing.
Well,
I don't even want to be buried. I want to be cremated. My kids. I don't want my kids to have to. If they want to keep a piece of me, that's fine. But I just want to be cremated and then spread my ashes in the ocean or something like that.
That'd be nice. My problem with that is we always hear these stories of people finding things in dumpsters, and when people pass, they have less compassion or empathy towards the great grandfathers and whoever else. So I might just end up in the toilet.
Well, that's why I was like, just dump my ashes. If my kids decide they want to keep a piece of me, sure, but they don't have to. I'm okay with them taking and just spread all my ashes everywhere. I don't give a fuck. Roll me up and smoke me. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't have to keep me in an urn anywhere like that, or have to go to a gravesite, which is so weird.
That's what a buddy of mine did, because they spread like maybe 75% of his ashes like in the Gulf or whatever, and the rest they put ashes into these little keychains and gave them to people that he loved the most. And I've got one, but I put them in a necklace because I didn't want to. He thought it was fun, or he'd think it was funny. I didn't want to sit on him all day long because that's where my keys are in my back pocket.
Yeah,
I didn't want you smelling my farts in the afterlife.
I get that. I'm just saying, like, think about generations after you. They're not even have no connection to the person. They probably will not care. That's my thought anyway.
That makes sense.
Like my kid didn't know my grandmother like hardly at all. He was like 2 when she passed away. He's not going to clean up her grave.
No, definitely not. It's not
really
care.
Not a connection.
I mean, I have the grandparents and uncles from so long before I was even born, or I was just a baby that died. Like, I don't fucking know these people. We
learned. You haunt me.
Yeah. Ian and I learned, I never really had the chance to look at ashes before, but one time in the studio, Ian and I had a chance to see the dead guy's ashes, and there's still little bone fragments in them.
Yep.
I think I remember you guys telling me about that.
We had a guy, Ian, were you playing against RBG? That was his name.
Yes, I was, yeah.
And the loser had to take a shot of him in his favorite whiskey of the ashes. The family was there watching it.
They were like, he would love this, because I just put on Facebook, does anyone have family members' ashes that we can use? And they hit us up like, what are you going to use it for? I'm like, we're going to drink it. And he's like, we'll be there tomorrow.
It's Florida
he would love
radio.
It. Yeah, he's like, well, you got to put it in his favorite liquor. And we're like, bring it up here. And yeah, they did.
Yeah, so we're sitting there and we're playing. I don't remember what game it was. If you remember, Ian, add to it. But I don't remember. But I remember this. The family's sitting there. I'm playing the Amazing Grace bagpipe, the most saddest sounding thing possible. And then the loser goes, Coom. Now, everything was gross from that point on. But about 25 minutes later, when the family left,
I hear this sound.
Over. Yeah, RBG's digging out a bone fragment middle of his teeth in the middle of our version of stupid news. He's like, and just dug it out. I guess he flicked him in the floor.
This guy's fucking throw this guy over here.
Yeah.
Fuck that. That's fucking nasty, man.
Realistically, though, I want to live the kind of life where my family members are like, yeah, he would love this. Put him in a shot of Jack Daniels. He'll love that shit.
That would be fine with me. If it put me in a glass of whiskey, or like I said, roll me up and smoke me. If you really want to go that far, I don't give a fuck. I would be okay with that. You can press me in a record.
That would be cool.
That'd be cool, right?
I kind of feel like smoking another dude is kind of gay.
Let's add that to the list of things that are gay. It's hilarious. All right, coming up, we got things we need to stop doing. We also have Am I an Asshole and the Damn Confessional, which you guys got to hear. But first, I figured we need to start playing some music in here. And plus, these are the songs that we create, that Stroke creates, and these are available on our Patreon for you to download and purchase. Here's Gay Flamingo.
A tuxedo and a feather flare, dancing solo without a care, with a strut that lights the night, shining bold in the neon light, ruffling feathers in a crowded scene, turning heads like a drama queen, swagger steps across the floor. Every glance just begs for more. Gay flamingo flying free, living loud as loud can be. Rainbow dreams in every glow. He's the showstopper, don't you know? Mirror balls reflect his face, spinning wild in a disco haze. Beak held high, he's in command, owning hearts with every stand. Light as air, he swoops and sways, living life in bright displays. No apologies, no regrets. He's the star the world won't forget. Don't you know? Mirror balls reflect his face, spinning wild in a disco haze. Feet held high, he's in command, owning hearts with every stand. Light as air, he swoops and sways, living life in bright displays. No apologies, no regrets. He's the star the world won't forget. Gay flamingo flying free, living loud as loud can be. Rainbow dreams in every glow. He's the showstopper, don't you know? He's the showstopper, don't you know?
Gay Flamingo, written, produced, directed, whatever, by Stroke Mastro, our producer with his music producing glasses that he's wearing right now. Great song, Stroke. That song is available on our Patreon, and you can download it, purchase it, send it to a gay person because you know, it's the gay month.
And when we definitely get an album together for sale, that's gonna be on there. I feel like.
I think so. I hear about that one a lot. I've heard a lot about that one from last week with the trap.
Though have
you heard something?
I think we're going to play that one a little bit later. A lot of people like that song too.
I've heard about that, and then the curse word song that we did.
Can I tell you that I actually I like the fucking I Hate Ian song so much that I played it in my car. I put it up on my phone and played it and jammed out to it because it's really good. That's a really fucking good song. I don't know why it sounds good. The lyrics are obviously funny, but it just is a good song. I don't know. Maybe I like AI music.
Maybe
it just sounds like some bands that we already like.
That's true. It's like a lot of AI music sounds like, you know, like not Breaking Benjamin, but like, you know, Trapped or Buck Cherry or what's that Fireflies group? I don't know.
Owl City.
Owl City is totally AI music. It all sounds like that. Actually, can we stop having actual bands sound like AI music? Is there a way to fucking separate that? Because sometimes I'm here, I'm like, I can't tell if this is fucking AI or if this is real.
Is it AI sounding like them, or is it them sounding like AI?
I think, well, but it's probably AI sounding like them, I guess, because a lot of bands use fucking auto-tune and shit, and you can just hear it and it sounds bad. I'm like, this sounds like AI music, or maybe it's not. I have no fucking idea anymore. Anyway.
I don't either. Some of it's better than the actual music. Yeah, you're going, this is better.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Can we stop making fun of other people's beer choices? Like, cause you ever order like just something simple like, can I get a Budweiser? Oh, you drink that shit? Oh, you're the asshole that says, oh, you drink that shit? You see how I flipped it on you? Fuck you.
You should
drink whatever the hell I want.
I'm so fucking tired of people giving me shit for drinking Coors Light. Like, you drink Coors Light, it's fucking water. That's why I drink it, because it's easy to drink and it gets me drunk and it's cheap.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
Oh, you're an asshole?
I hate that one. The first one that popped in my mind, I know we've talked about it in the past at some point, but that sorry, not sorry thing. It's like, just fucking say it and own it.
Yeah. Every time somebody says sorry, not sorry, it's basically just people admitting, I'm a dick, but I'm kind of, sort of, halfway not really apologizing for it. Like, no, just say it with your fucking chest. Stop being a pussy.
Yeah, for real. Stop doing that. Stop saying sorry, not sorry.
Also, if you're a guy and you say sorry, not sorry, that's kind of gay.
Everything's so gay today.
Add that to the list. Well, this is the gay show today. I'll add that to the fucking list of gay things. Speaking of things that we're saying, can we also stop saying I did a thing?
Oh, yeah, I thought about that one. That's a good one, too. Yeah, because it's like, just tell me what you did.
It's like, oh, you did a thing. You bought a plant. Or you fucking did something really stupid. Like, oh, okay. Even if you bought a car, like, no, you didn't do a thing.
I did a thing.
You bought a car. You bought a car. Just own it.
Ladies, can you just quit saying I'm fine when you're like really pissed?
No. Yeah,
just tell us what's wrong.
Or don't say anything. That's fine. If you don't want to talk to us, because if you say it's fine, that means now I have to drag this shit out of you. And that's going to add like 20 minutes to my time. And that's time I don't have because I got shit to do.
I don't think women understand how frustrating that is for men. And I can't wait till we have a woman on this show to kind of go back and forth, which, by the way, starting on the 22nd of June, we'll be doing every Sunday. We'll have a different female on the show here. We'll be picking a new co-host soon. So make sure you guys aren't missing on. That's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. Molly's our first one. But I just don't think women realize in our minds as men, like, we're fixers, we want to fix this, whatever it is. We want to give you solutions to whatever your problem is. That's why when we say,
or we just want to know about it. If I can't fix it, at least tell me.
Well, sure, but as it's in our DNA to want to fix it, to want to help and give you a solution, because that's who we are. We're men. We're fixers. So when you say I'm fine, and we know in our fucking core that you're not fine, it drives us crazy.
Yeah, well, guys, what's wrong? My foot hurts.
We'll tell you. What's wrong? I'm pissed. I'm mad.
The thing that I don't understand when women ask you, what are you thinking? And I swear to God, there are times that I'm not thinking anything. Like, it
is very possible. And they always ask, like, I've always been asked, like, when I'm watching TV, what are you thinking? I'm thinking about what I'm watching.
I'm thinking about the show. I'm not thinking about anything. Yeah, I'm listening to the show.
Literally nothing. I just don't think they understand that it is completely possible for men to not thinking about a fucking thing.
It is possible. It's very possible.
Can we stop, unless it's me or my show or your show or whatever, stop showing us on Snapchat what the fuck you're listening to at full volume.
I'm not on Snapchat. I have no idea what Snapchat even does anymore.
It's always the same shit. It's people either at home smoking a joint or driving down the road showing us what they're listening to. It's all the fucking same shit that it was 10 years ago.
Yeah, they did.
And we're still doing it.
Stop doing that. That's stupid.
It's still going on.
I don't give a fuck. Can we also stop, like, this bugs me when I go to like Chipotle or different restaurants, even just your home. Can we stop having 9 different trash bins? Like, I don't need a fucking garbage bin and like a compost bin and a recycle bin. Let's just hire people like they do here in Placer County, California, to go through our garbage and separate it for us. Because I'm fucking tired of this. Look, it's wasting my time. I'm not going to sit here and decide and make these decisions what goes in what. Because you know what I do? I dump everything in the same goddamn bin.
Dude, I'll even say they have those at the music festivals. They've got trash and recycling. No one's doing it anyway.
It's true. They're just throwing it in whatever. Yeah. It doesn't matter. People are drunk.
Unless something's changed where Ian lives over my old hometown of Panama City, till I moved here, I never had where you have the two. I have 2 separate ones. It's like sometimes, if it's a box or it's obvious that I'm throwing away something in plastic, but I'm like you, Mikey. I'm just
throwing it in there.
I'm throwing it away.
Time for this.
Can we stop? And just put the video games behind the counter in electronics, like, because I'm sick and tired of having to flag somebody fucking down in Walmart to get a video game out of a locked case because God. They are. My kid's birthday was last week, and he wanted a video game. It took us 20 minutes to fucking find somebody to get the video game. Just put them behind the counter, so I could be like, I want that one, and then you just get it, and I don't have to come fucking find you.
It's not even just video games. It's fucking underwear and T-shirts and soap. Anything. Like, fuck. Have we gotten to the point where everything's locked up? Fine. If you want to lock everything behind glass, then fine. But there needs to be somebody readily available to open that thing up. I stood around for like fucking 30 minutes one time just trying to get fucking dishwasher soap.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
They know that they have the key, which makes them powerful, and then they just go hide. And they're probably watching us on the fucking monitors, like, look at this fucking idiot. How long do you think we can make him stand there? Yeah,
looking for somebody is so annoying.
That's
and they have at Walmart they have a button that says push for associate that doesn't do a goddamn thing. Sorry.
I had the same thing. You had to get the pet, the monthly flea medicine or whatever, and so I'm buying it. I had to buy a big box of it, and I'm sitting there for 30 minutes going, where the fuck's somebody at? That's why I always go to Amazon. You want to know why I go to Amazon? Because I can get it. I just get it. 2 days. I just wait 2 more days. I got to wait at Walmart 2 days pushing the button.
Yeah, and I got to be there, and I got to deal with all the fucking weirdos and all the GPs in Walmart. That's the last thing I want to fucking do is go there and just deal with those people.
Just have people. Have people.
Yeah, hire enough people to handle this fucking shit. But you got 400 cashiers or you have 400 lanes for cashiers and 2 cashiers working and nobody there to unlock all the fucking shit that you got behind the glass. Walmart's pissing me off with this stuff.
Shit, dude. It really I said, sucks. just have somebody at the register in electronics the whole time.
Yeah.
And just put the video games behind her. So she don't have to go anywhere. So I can just be like, I want that one right there. No, down. Yeah, that one. Oh, okay, cool. and then I can get the fuck out.
You guys got Trader Joe's out there?
They exist, but they're not. They're not in my town. I saw one in Orlando.
They're all over out here, as you guys probably remember. I don't know, but they're popping up even more and more and more. And we shop there. But for anybody this is for anybody who shops at Trader Joe's. Can we please stop pretending that the cashiers aren't trying to upsell us? Every single time I go into, I pay for something, the cashiers literally every time, and I pointed this out to my wife, they pick out one or two things in your groceries and they say, "Oh, have you tried this yet?" And or have you know, this is, or they say, "This is so good, I love this stuff." And then they say, "You know what else is good? You should try this, or you should do this, or I get this one thing." And they try to be slick about it, but I'm not fucking stupid, Trader Joe's. I know what you guys are trying to do, and I need you to stop doing that because it drives me fucking crazy. Can we stop, please? Stop upselling people, I guess, basically is what it is.
Does that count as upsell when they go, "Would you like to round up to give to you, blah, blah, blah"?
Oh, fuck that. Can we stop shaming me for not giving to charity? Like, I don't want to stand there, but like every single store I go, I'm like, not even grocery shopping, I'm buying a shirt at Tilly's or whatever. And it's like, do you want to give $10? No, I don't. Why the fuck would I give anything to whatever the fuck you're trying to tell me? Now, I can barely afford the shirt.
The rounding up a dollar thing, I don't mind because I don't really like change. But it's like, do you want to give $5 or $10? No, I don't. This shit's already expensive. I don't know if you've been paying attention or not.
I hate when I have to go. Like, if I do go to Walmart, I try to avoid, like we all do, any of these stores. But it's like, are these people trying to sell you something on each side of the door? And it's like, I will sometimes go to the far door. And then the other day, I looked and I was on my way home and somebody rang my doorbell and it was this lady. And she was a church lady, and I'm like, oh, shit, I'm not talking to her. So I waited a couple minutes, then I circled my block, and they were walking down the block.
They're just circling like sharks.
Yeah, eventually I'm like, all right, I'm just going to pull in here and run inside real fast. And I did, but one of the ladies, she looked back at me. She's a very big lady. She must have not read the Bible about gluttony. But she's a big old girl. I'm just tired of people knocking on my door.
Can we stop going to people's houses?
Yeah.
Just stop showing up.
Just don't show up randomly. Never
get out of here.
I got one more, and it's actually Walmart related because I felt like an asshole when I did this, but I don't care. Can we stop asking to check my receipts because I went through, like, I didn't self-checkout. Somebody that works here with a vest and a paycheck scanned all my shit, handed me the receipt, and then I have to walk through the doors, and this is literally what I did. Old guy, he was like, "Hey, can I see your receipt?" I didn't break stride. I kept walking. I went, "Nope," and I flashed it right in his face like it was an FBI badge, and I kept going.
That's what I do too. I do that even if I pay even if I self-checkout.
But I didn't stop. I just went, "Nope," and I flashed it in his face, and I was out.
You know what's weird? I don't understand this because I'll go and I can say, let's just say I bought an $800 TV, right? They may not even check me, but I go and I buy $12 worth of, I don't know, pickles or something stupid. Like, let me look at your receipt. Yeah,
I know.
Hey,
I have seen people. Now, I watched the guy it was a couple months ago, screaming and yelling and being a real big dick. I will just show them to him. It's an older person making money. I don't go out of my way. I know they're doing their job, but some people are assholes to them. But I do hate it. Like, don't get me wrong, I hate it.
Yeah, and if I'd went through self-checkout, I might have been nicer, but I literally had somebody who works here ring all this shit up and give me a receipt. So, no, you can't check my receipt because somebody already did that, checked all my shit. So, and I'm in a hurry. I got shit to do. You're just a greeter at this point. If you're accusing me of shoplifting, then, I don't know, maybe eliminate self-checkout.
Yeah, that's the other thing, too. Like, eliminate the self-checkout then if you're going to make people do this. But I don't fucking ever show I show Costco my receipt because that's part of the deal. But I just walk out of it. You can see your receipt, I just keep going. And I'm not going to give them attitude.
Well, usually when I'm shopping, I have my headphones in, so I just act like I couldn't hear them.
Yeah, fuck them. Well, I'm going to upsell everybody even though I know, well, I don't even really upsell. I'm going to downsell everybody real quick, I think, even though it doesn't make any sense. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Patreon, our Patreon special is happening right now, and I just want to remind everybody that is a thing that you need to do and go. You can join our Patreon for $1. This deal goes on all June, by the way. Just use the code DAMMIT, DAMMIT. Just go over to nottds.com, click on the membership link, and you're good to go. It's really that simple. This week we put up a video of Ian's microphone being gay. We put up a behind the scenes of sort of like, I don't know if it was a strategy meeting. It's just like we were talking before the show and it kind of broke out into a bunch of really important shit about just things that we want to do coming up. We talked about Stroke's penis guns. Somebody mentioned being able to get those on eBay, not eBay, Etsy.
Yes, that was the cheapest I've found so far, but now we're talking $5.95 versus, I don't know, a couple bucks a few years ago.
Yeah.
So I'll have to make a decision here and buy them quickly because some of them are going for like $30 a gun. I'm like, I ain't
fuck
worth
that. Even if it gets to a point where if you just have one penis gun where you're up on stage at the event, you could just squirt people. That'd be funny too, I think.
It's my jizz juice.
Strokes jizz juice. Oh, God,
so
that sounds terrible.
The dicks are going up. I mean, the dick prices are going up.
The
prices are going up.
The price of a dick has got a little bit more expensive, but and that's why you got to join the Patreon so that we can afford to buy penis guns. And you know what I mean? Stroke needs to have a penis gun for the event. We need to have a penis gun. But honestly, when you join the Patreon, it supports the show. I've had people say things, and I'm sure maybe you guys have saw stuff like this when people are like, I don't need to see you guys. I just listen anyway. That's great, and we appreciate that more than you know. But you don't have to watch this. You could still support the show and not watch us. Like, that's a great way to still support the show. Like, still join the Patreon. Then maybe one day you're sitting at home on a Saturday, like, you know what, I'm going to go back and watch some of their videos or see some of their behind the scenes stuff or whatever else we end up posting up there. So you don't, when you join the Patreon, doesn't mean you have to just stop listening. You still can listen. It's just a great way to support the show. So if you like what you're listening to and you like us and you like our show and you want to keep it going, join the Patreon this month for $1. It's a great deal. You can't really beat it. I think it's a great idea.
I wish Patreon had an app where you could put it up on the big TV or options like that, but they don't. I've looked.
What do you mean?
Like if I put on my smart TV, like a Roku TV or whatever.
Yeah. They do.
If you have an iPad, you can. I can screencast to my TV, but that's the best. That's the only way to do it that I know of.
I've seen a few people doing that. Somebody had tagged me in a post that they were like sitting on their bed watching us, and I was like, they're streaming it to their TV.
What were they doing in bed watching us?
Well, if you got an Apple phone, you could stream it. If you got the Apple box or whatever it is.
Yeah, you can stream it. I think even with Android too, depending on what kind of TV you have, you can stream it to that. So you can watch it up on your TV. You could just listen to it. You can play it at church, which I highly recommend. School functions when school's back in session. All those very important things. You invite the neighborhood over, have a barbecue, put us up on a big fucking big screen like outside, like get a projector and put it up on there and let the whole neighborhood listen to the show.
Yeah.
We're very family friendly.
Yeah, have us at your next neighborhood barbecue.
Let's go. That'd be fucking awesome. So join the Patreon. Don't be an asshole. Speaking of assholes, how about we do Am I an Asshole? I don't have an intro for this. Did we ever? I think I've asked this before.
We did. It was Dennis Leary's Am I the Asshole?
Oh, man. Let's just make Ian sing it every time.
Pass.
So these are some of these. Sometimes people send us Am I Asshole? Asking the question, Am I an Asshole? Sometimes I find these online in random places. There's a whole Reddit group of these things. So these are just kind of a mixture of a bunch of them. And people want to know if they're an asshole. And we're going to start off with this first one is the Yorkie at brunch. So like right off the bat, bringing your dog to brunch depends on how the dog acts. I'm thinking maybe you're an asshole if you bring your dog. But let's read this.
It's also a Yorkie. Like you fit in your purse, whatever.
True, but they can be yappers sometimes, Sometimes. True. Anyway, and little dogs can kind of be dicks sometimes too.
They're the biggest dicks.
Yeah. I have a little dog now too. I have a little dog that we got after, like the day after Stroke and I got fired, we got a dog. And this little dog.
Genius.
I don't know, it was a bad idea, but this little dog is super sweet. She's not a dick.
Yeah, my dog's got that attitude now. Like it's got attitude? That more that when there was a time I'd ride the motorcycle.
That's because you spoiled that dog.
And it would go to different places. I think the older it get, I talked to the vet, like it's more of his chihuahua showing.
Oh yeah, that'll happen.
It loves us. It doesn't like angry. It doesn't go and bite people. It just sees people. It's like, Barr.
Oh yeah, that's how they bet.
What's the mailman doing here?
Little dogs. All right, so this Yorkie at brunch says, "Am I the asshole for telling my friend her emotional support dog doesn't belong at brunch?" Okay, so it's in a different way I thought this was going to be. She bought one of those fake ESA vests from Amazon for her untrained Yorkie and now drags it everywhere. Restaurants, stores. She even took it to the gym once. At brunch last weekend, the dog jumped up on the table and licked my croissant. Croissant, by the way, gay. Croissant is, you can't even say it without being gay. Croissant, put that to the list. That
sounds like you have a dick in your mouth already.
You know what? Pretty much anything French.
Yeah, all French, everything.
Anything
gay.
French.
Add that to the list.
Croissants, berets.
Yeah, brunch almost is a little gay too, by the way.
Hold on.
I like brunch. It just sounds.
Can I drink? If I'm drinking scotch during brunch, then it's not. It's less gay because once again, that's something me and you did with our girlfriends.
That is true.
And I had the.
It's a little gay.
No, but I did have cinnamon roll French toast, and I gained like 30 pounds that day.
Yeah.
It was fucking delicious. But I was drinking scotch. Not mimosas. Mimosas, gay.
That's super gay. This person said, so the dog jumps up, licks the croissant. I said, maybe don't bring your dog next time. Her friend got mad, called me an ableist, and said, I don't understand trauma.
Oh, get fucked. It's a fake vest. You don't. That's not a licensed dog. You're ableist my ass. Get fucked.
Nope. That's what she says. She says she's not diagnosed with anything. The dog isn't trained, and she literally leaves it in the car when she goes and gets her lashes done. Am I the asshole for finally saying something?
No,
this woman's a cunt.
Yeah. Now Dexter, my dog, he's my emotional support animal. I have papers because when I was going to rent this place that I'm in right now, the lady says, does your dog have papers as the emotional support because its dogs are not welcome? She says, if not, don't answer, but you can go online right now and get the papers. And I said,
so she was cool.
I'll have papers with you in the next 48 hours. And then I went on and paid like $150 and the doctor somewhere, probably in India. I just clicked a couple boxes. Oh, my dog gives me comfort. My dog makes me feel good when he's around. All these questions, which are true.
Yeah.
I got the paper, and guess what? I don't pay dog fees. I don't pay nothing because he's my medication.
Brilliant.
Bullshit, but
I don't bring him. I don't bring him because of his attitude. So I know the difference now. When he was young, I could take him to places where dog friendly places, but I'm never that asshole who just brings him around Walmart.
Yeah, because taking a brunch.
People. Yeah,
fuck. So no, I don't think you're an asshole either. By the way, I think your friend's an asshole.
No, your friend's a cunt.
Your friend's a cunt. That's what I think. A couple more here. This is titled Uno Rage and the Draw 4 Meltdown. So, Uno. Am I an asshole for banning my brother from family game night after he rage quit and screamed at my 8-year-old? We host a monthly game night. Drinks, snacks, board games, the usual. My brother gets way too into it, but this time he fully lost it. My kid hit him with a draw 4 in Uno.
Ooh.
He stood up, slammed the table, and yelled,
what did he yell?
Suck my draw 4 at the actual child.
Okay, hang on.
He yelled, suck my draw 4?
Suck my draw 4.
Hey, suck my draw 4.
Now, I gotta know because it's against the official rules, but some people play their own way. Were you stacking?
I don't think you can.
It matters.
Yeah,
no, you can't, but some people play that way. So if y'all were stacking, I understand his frustration.
Yeah, I do too. That would be rough.
Mikey will now play the role of the kid. Suck my draw 4.
Well, it's the man that said it. The guy said it.
Suck my draw 4.
So I don't know.
What the kid say? How'd the kid react?
Suck my dick.
Listen, all right. I know a lot of people that rage quit. If you can't win, don't play. All right.
Rage quitting is so crazy to me.
I did yell at a 5-year-old at dodgeball one time. I don't know if you guys remember this.
I do remember this. I remember you telling us this.
Me and my friends went to a dodgeball at this trampoline park, and I got out. And this 5-year-old thought he'd be funny. He's like, you suck. But without thinking about who I was talking to, I just went, you suck. And his mom went fucking crazy.
Shit, that's funny.
You suck. What did you just say?
I'm so sorry. I
have no idea what just came over me, but he started it. Dude, the dad, by the way, he was like, yeah, if you're going to talk shit, because he was on my side. It's like my kid was talking shit. We were just having fun. The mom was, she went nuts.
So anyway, this guy stormed out knocked over a drink, and then threw the TV remote. And she said, I told him he's not invited back until he apologizes. He's telling everyone I was being dramatic and can't take a joke. Am I an asshole? No.
Well, no, I mean...
He yelled at your kid.
That I'll forgive, but throwing my shit...
Yeah.
This isn't your house. Don't throw my shit around like you own the place.
Was brother drunk?
He
Probably. They said there were drinks.
There was
but
drinks.
maybe don't have drinks at game night with children around.
Hey, man, that's so wild to go that far. You're not an asshole. Your brother's kind of an asshole, though. I will say that.
No, you don't know the rage that Uno inspires.
Trust me, I know the rage that Uno inspires. Then. But like you said, throwing the TV remote, slamming the table, yelling at the kid, seems like too much. Here's another one here. It says, am I an asshole for ditching the happy birthday song?
No.
I walked out on am I an asshole for walking on my friends after they started singing happy birthday after I told them not to. I told everyone before dinner, no singing. I hate it. It's awkward. It makes me feel like an idiot. They did it anyway, full lights off, candles, the whole thing. So I just got up and walked outside. Now they're pissed and said I made everything weird.
Okay, so it was your birthday. They were singing to you.
It is kind of
interesting.
weird.
I thought you were like I didn't sing for somebody else. I'm like I don't give a shit about that. But
it is kind of weird to just get up and walk out on your friends when they're
while they're singing to you.
Yeah.
If they were singing to somebody else, then I'd be like, yeah, you're fine. Fuck that song. But they're singing to you. Like, just grin and bear it for a minute. The song is a minute long.
I don't know, man.
Even though I personally hate it, but you did tell them not to.
It does suck.
Yeah.
Oh, especially like... Oh, go ahead.
I said I worked the other day. Well, like 2 weeks ago, I walked out. They had trick candles for this guy's birthday, and he's like... I ain't eating that shit.
Hell no, man. Every
it's already bad enough with candles. Now you got trick ones.
No. I don't think we talk about enough eating the cake after someone blows their spit all over.
And here's the thing. My son's birthday party is right after this show. So they're going to have a cake and everything. But because it's my son... I don't mind eating the cake. Yeah, I don't. It's my son. I don't care. But if it was my son's friend, like we're going to his friend's birthday, I'm not eating that shit.
No, I think that you should that the birthday person should have their own little slice or their own little cake that they can blow their spit all over, and then that's theirs, and then everybody else can
fine with that.
Yeah. Don't put those damn trick candles because there's more spit being.
That's just
It's awful.
Yeah, no one thinks about that. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna say you're an asshole. You just get up, even if you told your friends not to sing, you can't just get up and walk out on your friends singing to you. I have one more here. This is, am I an asshole for refusing to take my shoes off at someone's house? Okay, this could be good. For not taking my shoes off at a party because I didn't want everyone seeing my mismatched socks and gross toes. I got invited to a casual house party, nothing fancy, just drinks and snacks. When I walked in, the host asked everyone to take their shoes off. I said, I'd rather not. My socks don't match, and I had a hole, and I've got some I got a gnarly toenail situation that I don't want to share with everybody. He insisted, I refused. He made a joke in front of everyone about respecting the house, and so I just left. Now people are saying I was rude. Am I the asshole for wanting to keep my shoes on?
Why don't you buy some new socks, you broke ass?
Why don't you cut your fucking nails?
Yeah, that too.
What the fuck?
I was wondering how the toes showed through the socks. Now we get it. These are bad socks.
Yeah, this is like Ian's feet.
Also, unless you bring attention to it, nobody's going to notice your toenail situation unless you're like, oh, nobody look at my foot. Because if feet make people uncomfortable, unless you're weird, so nobody's just going to be like, what's going on down here? Let's see. You're the one that brought attention to it.
I don't know, man. I don't.
You showed up with your dirty socks on. Your feet stink. The room smells now. It's like, ugh.
I mean, I guess if you're being honest and your feet are going to be terrible and smelling, then I think I'd rather you keep your shoes on in my house.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't think you're really an asshole. I think that you were trying to provide a service.
I don't have that same rule, but there's certain things I don't want your shoes on. Like, I don't want your shoes on my couch.
No,
if you're gonna put your feet on my couch, take your fucking shoes off.
Keep your feet off my furniture. Don't put your shoes on my table. Don't put your feet on my table. You can keep your shoes on. I don't give a fuck. I just vacuum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah, my mom had that rule. My mom had that rule as a kid. Take your shoes off at the door.
Yeah, my mom did too, and I never fucking listened. I just still wore them around the house. And
Yeah. I mean, the carpet might stay cleaner longer. I probably should have. Probably I should implement it, but I don't have much carpet.
My mom's house was hardwood floors, and she's like, take your shoes off. Like, why? Just fucking sweep. It's not that hard.
That's floor.
Well, that's what she had us for. Like, she's like, if we're the ones that did all the cleaning. That's why you have children.
Yeah. I don't think you're an asshole. I think you're a good man. Or wait, maybe you are an asshole. No, you're not. You're not an asshole. I don't think you're an asshole. I think you were providing a service for everybody, protecting everybody from having to see your gnarly toenails and possibly having to smell your feet.
I'm not saying you're an asshole, but just for leaving because somebody made a joke, I think you're kind of a bitch.
It's a little rude.
No, you're a bitch.
You're a bitch.
I'd have showed everybody my nasty feet at that point.
You just tell them to go suck a horse cock.
Suck a horse dick.
Yeah.
Suck a horse dick. Actually, speaking of suck a horse dick, let's
play that shit.
Let's do it.
Woke up this morning feeling low. Got a heavy heart and it's starting to show. All these backstabbers, they just won't quit talking about my life like they give a shit. So I'm shouting loud, let the whole world hear. When you cross me, boy, it's crystal clear. You can take your opinions, your judgment, your tricks, and if you don't suck a horse dick. Yeah, suck a horse dick. You match a bank and he Instagram. Why don't beat nobody like ain't gon' come gone. That's my hot 10 left and a hard dead of storm. It's saying that damn in my in. What about? So I'm shouting loud, let the whole cross me, boy, it's crystal clear. You can take your opinions, your judgment, your tricks, and if you don't like me, go suck a horse dick. So I'm shouting loud, let the whole world hear. When you cross me, boy, it's crystal clear. You can take your opinions, your judgment, your tricks, and if you don't like me, go suck a horse dick. Yeah, suck a horse dick. Yeah, suck a horse dick.
Grab that song on our Patreon right now. Let's go suck a horse dick. Definitely gonna. Yeah, that's what it's called, right? Go suck a horse dick.
Something like that.
Wasn't it supposed to be go fuck a horse?
Fuck a horse, yeah.
Because that's what
I
you tell
couldn't remember.
People to do.
Like a week later, I'm like, I got it.
Whatever.
But that song is really good because it sounds like it could be an actual real country song. So I think you should download.
That's what I said. I was like, this sounds like something that Reba would do if she was like Wheeler Walker Jr.
You should download that song and play it at the next family barbecue.
Absolutely.
I like this segment. This is when Ian goes out on the internet and finds some of the weirdest products that are out there for sale that you could purchase. You could buy for, my birthday coming up on June 20th, whatever you want, celebrate. You can buy anybody a gift.
You just had to throw that out there.
I just throw it out there anyway. I'm just kidding. All right, Ian, what you got for us this week?
Well, the first, dude, Stroke needs these, no question. They are sunglasses shaped like the United fucking States.
Everybody needs these. Those are fucking great.
$208. No, I don't want those.
No. Fuck that.
Fuck that. What's hilarious is like, look, if you look over here where Michigan and shit is, like, it doesn't even cover her eye.
Right over in the Great Lakes, man. Her eyes just that's
what
fucking
the hell
hilarious.
Is that?
It's so fucking $208.
and then Texas is down by her lip and her mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Florida's
so
over here and just off to the side. Oh my god,
weirdest.
That is
so fucking stupid. I know, but it's hilarious.
How do they charge? Really, what is it made out of? For be $208 to make it so great.
They're one-of-a-kind glasses, though, man.
Oh, they are. Everybody else is going to have them.
But if you don't, like it says in the description, if you don't buy these, the terrorists win. Also, I would like to point out, where's Alaska and Hawaii?
It's
nowhere.
Every state except for
they're on her ear over there on the right ear. Yeah, left.
That
ear,
would be that'd
right
be a good
ear.
idea.
Fuck, those are hilarious.
Well, they're gonna have to add Greenland eventually. Anyway,
Canada and Mexico.
Yep. Oh my God, that's
They become a helmet at some point. It's just fucking the whole world. It's
God,
a
those
world
are so
helmet.
stupid.
They the more I look at them, the more they piss me off.
It's their use.
You get that off my screen. It's making me mad too.
All right. Up next is the skee ball putt board. This looks fun.
Ooh, this would be
The
fun.
price pisses me off, but I could
Whoa,
yeah.
$500 fucking dollars, dude, for what?
For endless backyard fun, Mikey.
I think you could make that for about
probably, yeah. I know at least 5 people that do woodworking in their garage that could probably make this for you for like $100.
Man, that looks like a lot of fun.
It does look like fun. I love skee ball. I hate golf.
I hate golf too, but
Unless
man,
I'm drinking.
For those of you that aren't, this for those of you that aren't watching this, it is exactly what he said it is. Skee ball putt, but putt. So it looks awesome. I would play this. It'd be so much fun.
Yeah. And up next is it's a book, Mom's OnlyFans, a new beginners for difficult choices. It's just it's a children's book, by the way, but obviously it's for adults.
Oh my God!
It gives pointers for moms who want to be on OnlyFans.
Let's read the thing. It says, "Mom's OnlyFans is one children's book the kiddos won't be hearing before bed. This gut-bustingly funny children's book." For adults tells the story of a hardworking single mom using what the good Lord gave her to provide a decent living for her family. Only $10.91.
Oh man, I love it, and the cartoon kind of looks like something that we would come up with.
Yeah, it's pretty hilarious. And by the way, 57 people have saved this that are looking to buy it. That's hilarious. People are going to buy it.
Mandy do the artwork.
It looks like she could have did it.
Oh,
That's pretty funny.
Up next, this is just sad. If you're this addicted to your screens, then you can have the screen holder shower curtain.
Oh my God, come on.
It's got a little pockets for your iPad and your phone, and you can they're waterproof, and you can touch your screens while you're taking a shower because you're just so fucking busy.
You're not that busy. You're not that important.
Well, maybe you're doing OnlyFans, or maybe you're making videos.
Okay. I think Stroke just made a point.
That's a valid point. I didn't even think about that.
I mean, that's the only thing I can think of why you would even want this. If you're getting some really good shower shots.
That's literally it. Yeah.
Damn, smart thinking. For $25, you could start your OnlyFans. You get the book to tell you how to get it going. You get the $25 here, set yourself up, and just start doing shower stuff. Not golden shower.
Yeah, but if you're like the description says, if you're just watching Netflix, you can pause fucking Suits and come back.
Suits. Can you though?
I mean, it's hard because I know, but I mean, I can pause and I'll come back to fawning over Donna in a minute.
How is the that's an iPad. Yes. I thought that was a MacBook at first. I was like, how is that even standing?
It's a fucking whole computer in there.
Okay, so she must be doing porn, playing with
She's got to be doing porn.
It's got to be.
She's got she's got 2 phones and an iPad. There's no way she's not doing porn.
She's giving good shots, yeah. I mean, if you want a good shower shot when you're playing with your puss, that's what you got to do.
Any girl who has 2 phones is doing OnlyFans. That is a rule. That is a rule I just made up just now, but I'm telling you, I think that is valid. Any girl who has 2 phones, what would be the reason to have 2 phones?
I can't think of anything.
Because you're doing OnlyFans. Because you're
not unless she's got a family on the side, which you don't hear about that with women.
Well, not to mention, we also need to point out that one of these is a Google phone. Like, come on, seriously, come on.
That's true. Who's using that?
Yeah, and finally, the life-size chocolate gun.
Why would you need that?
Because sometimes you want something sweet, but you also want to pretend to blow your brains out. I don't know. I got nothing.
Does it also come in that gun case?
It does, actually. It says right there at the end. It comes in an actual padded gun case.
That's pretty cool.
Well, the gun case might be worth it.
I know. I was gonna say, like, $30 for a gun case.
Yeah, I don't know. And then just put something else in there.
That's pretty fucked up. Like, if you decided you have this fucking chocolate gun and you put it in your mouth and to eat it, like, it's kind of, that's messed up.
Also, I would highly recommend not bringing this out in public because it looks very much like a real gun. It's very detailed. Don't let people see this because they're going to freak out. Then you're going to get shot over a fucking chocolate bar. It's going to be a whole thing.
Yeah, unless you got some orange tip. There's no orange tip on it.
No, there's not.
That's true.
They're just going to think that, oh, okay, maybe he modified his pistol and made it all brown. I don't know. But yeah, if you can see this, because you need to subscribe to Patreon, only $1 for the month of June, then you can see just how detailed this actually is. It looks like a pistol.
I mean, I did a really good job with it. I will say that. It looks really good. And I would eat it. I would eat that gun.
Absolutely.
Is it solid or is it hollow?
It doesn't actually say. I'm going to... maybe there's some hollow parts like in the barrel or something, but I would... and maybe where the magazine goes. I'm not sure. I would love to know.
I know.
Damn, I kind of want it. The more we talk about it, the more I want it.
I thought you might, yeah. just for the case.
$30, man. That's not bad.
Yeah, you're basically buying the case and a $5 chocolate bar.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
That's the one item you've ever shown on there that is actually kind of useful.
But we don't know what the case quality might suck.
Yeah, it might be trash.
It might be, yeah. Maybe like a box.
Yeah, it's probably cardboard. Something like that.
That would piss me off. I'm like, man, because it made it look so cool.
I know.
Well, there's your stupid products.
All right, Ian, thank you very much. If you guys want to go buy a chocolate gun or a OnlyFans book, or there you go. Ian knows where the place to get all those things. All right, so I posted this thing up again a couple of weeks ago, a link to our Not Gonna Lie, or NGL. I don't know what that even stands for.
It stands for Not Gonna Lie.
Is that what it is?
You had it right.
Okay, well, I didn't know. I have no idea. I literally said that because that's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
But all right, so anyway, so Not Gonna Lie, I posted the link for this thing. This is a place for people to sort of just confess. I also was saying, like, look, you can also go there. We used to do this thing on the radio, and it was Let It Go on Fridays.
Just bitch.
You could go there and complain and tell us something. If you want to get something off your chest, you got to click that link. We'll have it right here in the description of this episode and every episode, and we'll put them up on the website too. But this is this week's list of confessions from our Not Gonna Lie link, and I'm gonna start off with this very first one. Some of them are, by the way, some of them are crazy, some are kind of funny, some are just like, what? This first one is, I secretly love when my toddler swears. I pretend to be shocked. Bet. Everybody likes it. It says, I pretend to be shocked.
When kids swear, it is the funniest fucking thing.
Oh, it's hilarious. I think, and she said, it's this person, I don't know if it's a girl or a guy, but it says, I pretend to be shocked, but I 100% taught him to say shit when he drops his juice. Shit, I dropped it.
You taught the kid.
Dude, last year I was playing in the pool with my kid, and he likes it when I just throw him in unexpectedly. Yeah. And I did it. He wasn't even paying attention. I just pushed him in. He thought it was hilarious. He comes up from underwater and he goes, "What the hell was that?" He's 9, and I went, I should be mad, but I can't be mad.
It's so funny.
It's so fucking funny.
It's so funny. Kids swearing is hilarious. Kids swearing and falling are hilarious to me.
Yeah.
It's just things that are just, as long as they're not really hurt or anything, it's just funny.
Yeah. Well, kids are a lot more indestructible than we are. True. Like they can take a fall like nobody and just get right up and keep playing.
There's always things that are funny in life, and that kids cursing's funny. A fart's always funny.
Yeah,
people
fart
like you said,
funny.
People falling down, people getting hit in the nuts. I mean, there's just things that's
so
just
funny.
Guaranteed to get a laugh.
People get splashed by a bus when it drives by and hits a puddle. It's always funny.
Paul Rudd hyping himself in the mirror talking about his dick will never not be funny.
Pop off a piece of my dick.
We are an hour and 20 minutes into this episode, and we haven't done it one time. I feel like we're losing our mojo.
No, I appreciate that. Another one says, my neighbor lets her dog poop in my yard, so I've been scooping it and put it into a bag and tossing it back into her trash can. Says, petty, yes. Satisfying, absolutely. Or you could just call Scoop Sharks.
Well, I'm not calling Scoop Sharks for you because your neighbor's letting their dog shit in my yard.
You make your neighbor pay for it.
See that? Okay, yeah.
So there you go.
Then you can shit wherever you want. If you're paying for it and somebody comes and get it, shit wherever you want.
Scoopsharks.com. I saw my ex at Target. I panicked and jumped into the card aisle to hide behind a Father's Day display. I'm 37.
And a pussy.
Yeah. Here's some more. I used to hook up with my cousin's husband. That's it. It's the whole fucking confession.
Were they married at the time, or how does this work? Because I need answers.
I need some more details on that one too.
Yeah, if you're gonna be that vague, can you at least give us like something? Like, yeah, they were still together.
Yeah, I used to hook up with my cousin's husband while they're married, or something, or before they got married.
I think that's what they probably meant, but
that's what I was thinking too. My boss is a 57-year-old man who doesn't wear deodorant. He deserves to be imprisoned for this crime. Okay. My job.
That's awful.
Okay.
Buy him some fucking deodorant for like Christmas or a birthday or something.
Enjoyed
like that.
the summer there working with that guy.
Stroke. Yeah. Remember that one time you told that lady, or was it a lady? That
was a lady, yeah. And she quit.
She quit her job because she needed deodorant.
Again, you're welcome.
You performed a service that day. I appreciate that.
I know. You're looking back on it. Well, it was worth it. I mean,
it was
fuck
worth
that place. Yeah,
that's true.
Well, yeah.
That's true.
She's probably thinking the same thing. She might have a better job now. We don't know.
Yeah. Stinky has finally learned to put something under her arms.
Yeah. I mean, even if she had still worked there, she'd be fired by now because they just got rid of fucking everybody.
That's true.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure if her armpit stunk, her pussy did.
So she needs that. God. What's that deodorant that is good for your whole body? Lube.
You put that on your pussy in your armpits.
Put it on your puss. Lube the puss. My job fucked me over this week. I have been with the company for over a decade. I've had a few roles and always moved up. I applied for a spot and went through 2.5 months of interviews, 7 total. To be told a 10-year commitment to the role wasn't enough. Fuck corporate America. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They don't give a fuck about you.
It sucks.
You're just a number.
While at a water park, I pulled a Caddyshack and clear out the whole wave pool because of a supersized baby Ruth. And then it says, P.S. It was someone's ex from 98 Rock. I don't know what that means.
Someone's ex
from 98 Rock. I don't know.
I don't either.
So is this person saying they pooped in a pool?
I guess.
What happened to Caddyshack? I don't remember there being a poop scene in Caddyshack.
I haven't seen Caddyshack in like 30 years. I don't know.
Fuck me either. All right, man. Whatever. Number 8 here is I've been hooking up with the HR manager at my work for the past year and a half.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
I bet that's naughty.
Since she's HR, no one asks questions that I go into her office so frequently.
Oh, my God. I think she's in there ratting on everybody, though. I'd be like, oh, they're telling.
Damn.
How do you do that and trust HR? I'm like, is this person setting me up or not? You fucking HR?
How did you get to that point? Like, and now you're fucking doing it in the office and shit. Like, how did you get to the point where you would trust that? Oh man,
my hero.
Yep. Congratulations, man. Another one here is I hooked up with a dude that. Oh boy, this one's dirty. I read this one. I hooked up with a dude that nutted inside of me twice. I got drunk later that night and hooked up with another dude, and I forgot to take a shower in between the second dude.
Oh.
The second dude was talking about how his ex just died and then took off my pants, and before I could say anything, he started eating me out.
Oh.
I know exactly who that was.
You know this person?
Yeah. They told me that they were leaving that message, and I went, wow.
I just got a text message from my wife with a vomit emoji.
Oh my God!
I forgot
somebody out with somebody else's dick cum in her. Oh,
I'm sure there's guys out there that are like, that's their thing. They're into something like
there
that.
Are.
But
I know one personally, and he is a disgusting person.
I only know knew of a guy that liked his woman to go out and fuck, and then he put his dick in there right afterwards.
Oh, that's so gross. That is the same thing. Well, not really. It's not in his mouth.
He
but
wasn't.
Still,
I don't know if he was eating it. I just know the story.
Just like the feel of the warm. Oh fuck! I don't want. That's so nasty. God damn it, man. Here's another one. When my boyfriend doesn't make me come, I finish myself off after he passes out. I think I thought
that's yeah. I was about to say
it's pretty normal.
Yeah,
I feel like that happens.
Just as long. I mean, I'm not saying you got to protect a man's feelings, but I like that she does it after he's asleep.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys are communicating enough, just do it and let him watch.
Yeah, there's that.
He's asleep and wipe it. No, come and then wipe it on his face.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
He'll be like,
I feel like there's a crime there somewhere, but I'm not sure.
Feels a little rapey.
Yeah.
I convinced my wife to have an open marriage, but she's getting laid all the time, and I want to close our marriage again.
Yeah, close shop.
Did you not think about this, you dumb fuck? Yeah, women get laid, or it's easier for women to get laid than men. How stupid are you?
Seriously, man. What are you fucking thinking?
She won that. She's like, yep. She get plenty of dick.
All right, I guess I'll just go, because she probably had like a fucking laundry list of guys that she could fuck at any given moment.
Every woman does.
Yeah.
I feel like every woman has like a dick in a jar. Like if something happens, they just break this jar. Now I got a dick. Like
break in case of emergency.
Exactly. Some
dick in a jar.
There's a dick in a jar.
Is my dick in a jar?
That's the next song. You should write a song about a dick in a jar.
The
song should be about women who have backup plans, and it's a dick in a jar. In case there's an emergency, break the
Dick in a jar.
Dick in a jar.
Writing it down, dick in a jar. Got it.
I'm sure there's guys out there that just probably have an ex they can go back to, maybe.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah, we call it the Xbox.
I never did that, but that's pretty good. All right, 2 more. I know it's wrong, but the only person I truly hate is my husband's ex. I don't want her to die or anything. I just want karma to completely wreck her emotionally, financially, and maybe give her a rash that she can't explain.
Why?
That's common.
Because she's the ex, with no explanation as to why. All right.
I think I know.
Oh, there's a story behind it.
I think I know who sent this, and I'm pretty sure there's more to this. It is probably because that ex is a cunt. I'm just assuming. I'm just assuming.
Hey, if she's a cunt, I mean, fine, whatever.
And finally, the last one is actually sort of a recap or an update from last week. So you guys remember last week someone told us that she brought her vibrator to work?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. She says, I'm the woman who brings her vibrator to work when I'm alone. And it's really just boredom. And I like the release of an orgasm. Obviously, he likes the release of an orgasm. And she said, also, I don't use it in my boss's office, just at my desk and chair only. So
I'm not saying that I haven't jerked off due to sheer boredom before. Sometimes I do it because I need to go to sleep. There's a lot of reasons to come. I get it.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, look, I'm not judging you, lady. Do whatever you're gonna do. Do whatever you want to do. But have you ever been so bored at work that you rubbed one out?
Yes.
Oh my God.
No.
I've never jacked off.
Not at Odyssey.
Yeah, Odyssey's a boner killer.
Big time.
You can't get hard at Odyssey.
Intercom, I like working there. I guess if I was gonna get hard, it'd be working for Intercom.
In the old building. As soon as you moved they moved into that new sterile building. Everything just was fucking plain and not even hot or sexy at all. It was all terrible.
There was like ugly people having orgies.
I was about to say, yeah, even the attractive people were gone.
That's true. Those ugly people now hooking up like the fucking ESPN loser and that chick from The End or whatever.
The Kids Bop Station.
Yeah, the Kids Bop Station, which by the way, like we're not speaking out of turn here. This is a public thing. Like everybody knows now that these two are together.
They're posting about it on their Facebook pages. So it's not like we're telling tales out of school. I know y'all like that one.
It's so stupid.
He's proud to have Carrot Top as his.
I don't know why. She's not attractive.
Dude, it's not even that for me. It's not even that for me. It's her fucking voice.
And that's the worst. You're right. It's her voice makes her even less attractive.
Could you imagine hearing her moan with that voice? God.
Gross. Yeah, that's what it would sound
like. Fuck that
sounds,
noise.
That sounds terrible.
No, don't fuck that noise.
No, please don't fuck that noise. So I want to be fair, clear to our dammits and everybody knows what's going on here. I'm taking a vacation, so this episode and the next week's episode will be a little bit shorter than normal, but because we do like 2.5 hour, 3 hour episodes sometimes. So sometimes it could be, but we got a lot going on and I have to take a vacation. But when we come back, or when I get back and we hit that episode on the 22nd of June with Molly, who's going to be one of our co-host applicants, that's going to be a full on episode. Not that these aren't full episodes, but who knows? That one could go 3 hours. That one could be super long, but.
Got to test the waters with each one.
Well, damn, I can't believe you're telling everybody ahead of time because I was going to change shirts and look like I had
to change my name and everything.
I was gonna go with the lie like we did all at 2 different weeks.
Well, I wasn't gonna tell I was just saying that we were recording them shorter. That's all. I wasn't gonna tell everybody it was recording all in one. But
we're not. That's all a lie.
Now everybody knows. So
no, they don't. Take it out.
No, you don't. This is the whole thing. Talking about. We're gonna wrap up this episode and we'll be back next week. But don't forget, you got to before we do go. Seriously, truth is, you guys buy your tickets to the damn night out. Those tickets are selling really, really fast, and if you don't get them soon, you might miss out. I'm not saying you for sure will, or I don't know. It may not totally sell out, but I think that it's going to. But I don't want you guys to miss out if it does. And I want to say thanks to Elite Pool Tile Cleaning, JLS Outdoor, and the Wrecking Crew Bakery and Cafe. We appreciate you guys. Without your help, we would not be able to do this. And so go buy your tickets, support these businesses, support the show. It's going to be at the Boardwalk. It's August 30th. You get tickets at nottds.com. We got games. We're going to be doing some giveaways. We're going to have Aftershock tickets to give away there. Probably more than one pair, by the way. I don't want people to think we're just good this one pair. I think we're going to probably blow out a few pairs of Aftershock tickets that night. So that in itself is a good reason to come. And Thundercover. Fucking Thundercover's closing out the night, dude. Thundercover's so much fun. Join us. It is, honestly, they're one of Sacramento's favorite party bands, if not the top party band. Just Lath and the guys just know how to put on a good show. They know the music that people want to hear and dance to. So it's going to be a really good time. So make sure you get on over to nottds.com, get your tickets, and that's pretty much it, man. Stay safe, stay weird, and as always, question everything.
Don't beat it, don't whack it, just stroke it.
Titties.
Hey, this was really fun.
We hope you liked it too.
You know, we've had a lot of laughs tonight.
Seems like we've just begun when suddenly we're through.
But I'll tell you what's not funny.
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye.
Killing strippers.
'Cause now it's time to go.
Strippers are people too. Naked people who may be willing to pleasure you for a price you negotiate later behind the curtain at a VIP room.
We'll see you very soon, I know.
Besides, there's no need to kill them.
Very soon, I know.
Because most of them are already dead inside.
Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.
Good